Roll it.
All right, so cool. So we saw the movie last night, so a little behind the scenes about what goes into all the magic with David Copperfield.
Yeah.
So did you get to do that with him as well? Get a chance to do that?
Yes, we were shooting in Vegas and we went to see a Copperfield show, and I was amazed. I was amazed by how much of a production it is. You know, you realize when you see these big shows that it's all about the collaborative effort. They have incredible stagehands who are helping them and assistants, and it's really like seeing a Broadway show. And I think when I was sitting in the audience at Copperfield, I realized the similarities between magic and theater, and suddenly wasn't so intimidated to play a magician anymore, because I thought, okay, this is where I come from. I can understand this process, but I could never pull off illusions like Copperfield.
I said I'm not even gonna bother trying to figure out. There were people who were Googling last night trying to figure out.
Oh, the tricks?
There's certain things I don't want to know. I
don't want to know either.
I'll
I'm
just give it to
same.
him because he's better. Like for
It's
him to
more
think
fun.
that far.
Yeah.
You know. All right. So I said I was gonna try and find something I had in common with like each and every one of you, because I looked and the director's birthday is my birthday.
When
so
is that?
February 17th. It's just went by. So and he's not here today, but I was saying, what do I have in common with Jane? And I thought the fact that no one gets my name right, and he kept calling you Nicole.
Oh.
And so no one ever gets the. I was like, yeah, it's the one with all the vowels, just one whatever. So let's talk about what attracted you to the character, Jane's character.
Oh,
playing that.
Jane was so sweet and so. I just loved how much she truly loved magic. You know, she loved it for all the right reasons. She didn't want to be famous. She didn't want to be on stage. She didn't want to be successful. She just wanted to be able to practice magic. And it's hard for a woman in magic. And she really admired Burt Wonderstone and worked her way up the ladder, but was kind of held back by her stage fright, and then is quite literally shoved into the spotlight and forced to evolve and become a magician in her own right. And I thought that was a really cool journey, and I knew that I could have fun with her. You know, what was on the page was interesting, and I knew with this group of people that what happened on set would flesh it out further, and I just looked forward to improvising with these guys, and wow, we had a fun time.
So watching the movie, we cracked up the entire time.
Oh,
so
good.
I started. I was like, what would it be like to even be on set with people like that and keep a straight face and not be able to say your lines without messing up, because they are like comedic geniuses.
Yes,
like,
they're powerhouses.
So what was the set atmosphere like? Because you're used to like serious roles.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard not to crack up in serious roles too, but for the wrong reasons. I think with these guys, they're such professionals that once they're in the zone and you're in the scene, it's not hard to focus because they're so focused, and it's like dancing with a great dancer. You suddenly feel like you're a better dancer, and everybody gets in the same rhythm. And we did crack up. I'd say probably Steve Carell cracks up more than anyone, and we probably cracked up most at Alan Arkin's jokes because he's just the greatest. But I didn't find myself losing it because it was hard to even fall out of character when you're with people who are just so in character and so focused. And oh man, I was just so scared. I mean,
really? Was it intimidating a little? Because it's like Jim Carrey, Steve Carell.
Oh
it's
my
like
gosh.
Steve Buscemi. It's crazy.
It's absolutely crazy. So I just brought my A game, and I worked as hard as I possibly could. I was very prepared, and that allowed me to focus on the day. But I mean, sure, there were moments when I was really biting my cheeks.
Oh no, you did great. You pulled it off greatly. It's an amazing movie, and I loved it. And I loved all the wigs too, because I'm all into hair and stuff. So
That's great.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
You
It's,
too.
it is Ojinika